Which, there is an allied station up there, so... Watch out for any statues, Frag. Oh boy, I don't want, 173 coming for me. You know, one of my favorite YouTubers actually made a comeback recently. The Batesy, who's a guy I used to watch a ton back in the day. Left at some point, like a good, like what? How many years ago would it have been now? He left a long time ago. Because I think he had a lot of stuff going on in his real life. He couldn't really do YouTube anymore. Or maybe he just, I don't remember what his video said. Because I think he deleted it, or like he unlisted it or something when he came back. But I think he had a lot of stuff going on. He was really busy. He had other things to do. And he wasn't as, like, interested in doing the YouTube thing, I guess. But he recently came back, and I've been enjoying his stuff ever since, honestly, like since he came back. It's all been really enjoyable.
And spend your credits on updates.
So yeah, definitely, if anybody's interested in seeing like any SCP-ish related content, the Batesy is like really, really good. That's bait as in B-A-T-E, I believe S-E-E. So it's so good. And he's Australian, so he has that like cool Australian accent too. He's cool, basically.
One of the enemy ships has been destroyed.
Ah, we almost have this one too. Come on now. There we go.
Target's neutralized, crew. We're out of danger.
A cooler, eh? Alright, let's go to the allied station, see what we can sell, potentially. I think I have some scrap as well. Do I have any scrap? Departments. I do. I do indeed have some scrapperoo. Nothing I'd really care to engineer. Oh, I have a thing. Oh, wait, hold up, hold up. No, I wish to cancel. I wish to cancel. I'm sorry, crew. Let's go to the bridge. The long hours of silence weigh down on your weary eyelids. If you're leaving May in charge of everything, you head to the dining room to get something to eat before going to bed. Oh, I need to fix your Romero up too. A long yawn echoes from the commander bridge. The crew has long retired to rest, and a deathly silence along with the dim lighting of the monitors have pushed you to your limit. You speak out. May, I'm going to rest for a while. Let me know if there's any news. Roger that, Captain. I got this. You get up to stretch your back and run your hand over your belly. You had your last meal a short while ago, but your stomach is rumbling with hunger. Head to the dining room. You go down the stairs and walk down the hall in silence. During these quiet moments, the ship seems like a different place. Nothing to do with the busiest hours. Now that the corridors and most of the rooms are empty, you enjoy the leisurely stroll. The hatch to the dining room opens and you step inside. At one of the tables, several crew members laugh, engrossed in what they're doing, although you don't pay much attention to them. You go straight to one of the fridges and grab a piece of fruit. So we've done this before, I think. Would you like to join us, Captain? Let's see if it is the same thing. Yeah, betrayal. Yeah, how much is the bet? Yeah, we'll do this. Yeah, I'll roll some dice. Look at that. Can't beat your old captain. Oh, close. Well, if I do this, then I still make bank, right? Yeah, last round. Because I made 800. Oh, there you go, and I made another bit. You hit the cup. I don't think I actually won the last round before. You hit the cup hard against the table and look at the rest of the players. You slowly pick up and smile when you see the roll that ends the game. You rise with a victory pose as the crew laughs. And once again, Captain Solzenha stands victorious. Gyrodon nods. I have to admit it, it's been a good game. You bow slightly, accepting the compliment. Maybe next time, Gyrodon. Now pick all this up and go rest for a while. Ma will wake us up in a few hours. And then I go to bed. And then I go back to work. So I think with just that, I'm closer to affording that ship. Yeah, look at that. Barely even need to sell anything. Hell yeah. Alright, onwards. Activate whatever this drive is called. I don't remember. It starts with like a G or something. I know they said it. I'm gonna be excited to get that new ship. Looking forward to it.
Control tower, we request permission to dock.
Welcome, Captain. Kick your boots off. My house is your house.
Thanks, station guy. I guess I appreciate that. Some recruitment posters I see. Oh. Now we're in it. Alright. A near perfect dock, in my opinion. Oh, the canteen. Yeah, sure. Recently opened establishment and inventors of the liquor shipwreck. Come out sober, you get your money back. Nah, sure, why not? We'll go grab a drink at the old canteen. You go into the. Oh, I need to fix his health, dude. I need to remember to do that. You go into the place, which seems really lively. The customers are gathered around a table as they chant enthusiastically. You approach to contemplate the spectacle, and you distinguish an enormous man and a young woman who drink shots non-stop while the audience cheers. The man seems to be severely impaired by alcohol, and after a few rounds he falls to the ground, causing the spectators to laugh. Ha! You didn't even give me a good warm-up. Is there any other brave man who thinks he can challenge me? You! Yes, you! The guy with the goofy face. Would you like to try your luck? Oh. I think I can do it. I think good old Sozenha can do it. Yeah, get ready. Ah, for one. Oh yeah, it's easy. You sit face to face, and the waiter... I think I actually have a good aptitude. And the waiter brings you a couple of jars of liquor next to a small glass. The opponent looks at you defiantly as she laughs. Whatever you want. I warn you that the liquor in this tavern is one of the strongest in the sector. A weak-hearted man like you won't be able to stand half a pitcher. She seems very sexist. It's like, oh, a weak-hearted man. Alright, we'll take some sip here. Nah, can't even fail. And yet I get the best roll that I think I could get. Your aptitude level allows you to succeed. The girl wasn't exaggerating. As soon as you take the first drink of the liquor, black and as thick as oil, it burns your throat. You quickly serve another shot while they chant for you. I'm getting all my good rolls out of the way now so I can lose later. You start to feel the effects of the liquor. After a while, you feel the heat all over your body, making you sweat. You haven't had much to drink yet, but it's starting to be hard on you. It's starting to be hard on you to refill the glass without spilling anything. You look at the girl who is still drinking as if nothing had happened. I'm gonna keep drinking. You keep drinking one after another, and the girl won't stop for a second. She's in the lead. The waiter quickly brings 2 more jugs that he leaves on the table for you to continue. Keep drinking, hick. Damn. The woman won't stop drinking while you try to follow her lead. You feel dizzy and nauseous. You drink yours list glass before finishing. I'm hungover now. Well, okay, hopefully that won't stay around too long. A flash of light wakes you up and you immediately feel the headache. Blinded, you rub your eyes a couple of times and find yourself on the bed of your cabin. You barely remembered what had happened the night before. That duel of shots had gotten out of hand. You vaguely remember how some of the crew carried you while you were faint. Pain doesn't let you think. You get up while the room is still spinning and you go in search of Aminata to give you something for the pain. Today will be a rough day. Get back to work. You know what? I actually kind of want to check my crew. Can I do that from here? I can. I guess I can actually put them in the sickbay now. So, hungover and dynamic. Can I lose this negative trait ever? Perhaps, but you know, it kind of balances out. Oh, my crew gained more experience, but I gain less now. Okay. Well, I can probably lose it later somehow. I'm not really too sure how this works. I mean, I'll put one in my leader point, yeah. We'll put some into... yeah, we'll keep pumping that into salvaging. And this one's kind of going all over the place, so we'll go ahead and do that. Even though I'm not really fabricating yet. Yeah, put more into armor. I'm just gonna have them. I'm gonna have them be like one-trick ponies a little bit. Apart from some of them. Some of them will spread it out a smidge. Systems upgrade. New Alan Cooper. Yeah, you can go into investigation, I guess. Alright. Take me to the commercial zone, please. Got some contracts we can do. So I do need to sell some stuff. Don't have any prisoners. As far as I know, I don't have any prisoners. I mean, I know it said I got some, but I don't know exactly quite how that works. I assume. Okay, we should probably repair my ship, actually. We'll go to 100%. So, this is stuff I can buy, or stuff I can sell? Stuff I can buy, I believe. Oh, I have passengers, yeah. Deranged looter. Let's see. Wanted prisoner you've captured in order to send them to jail, so in prison. I mean, yeah, we'll give them. So, I guess I never went to the passengers thing. Okay, so he's just there with me. Owner of the dungeon club and an unscrupulous businessman. You know what? I kind of want to keep him. I feel like if I keep him, something's probably going to happen. Oh, delivery, bounty hunters. Yeah, I'll accept these contracts. Why not? I have no reason not to. I don't really have a reason to have more crew members yet. I don't think. I kind of like my crew as is. Actually, wait. Like, can I sell things? I don't recall. I'm pretty sure I can. I might just need to maybe do... Look, if I scrap something I don't want. Like that's what I have. No, this is my armament. It's my inventory. So what if I do go... Like, can I scrap things? Do I get credits? I think I do. Gotta scrap something I know I'm not going to use, which is probably this. Maybe I don't get credits for it. See, I don't quite remember how selling things works. I think this is probably fine-ish. It doesn't really matter. I can go buy my ship anyway. So it's not like it really matters too much. So all that is on Boogie, huh? Yeah, we'll go to Boogie in a moment. First off, though, we have a planet to explore. And by explore, I mean I have a ship I want to buy. So let's go ahead and take care of that. And then do I want to go to Boogie first? Or do I want to just go to the Council of War? I'm not too sure. I don't know what I want. I am pretty excited to get my new ship, though.
Seriously? Another interception? We'll
Where?
finish you off and spend your credits on updates.
Man, May is very, very savage. Wait a minute, that's only to turn off my cursor. Okay, hold up. I now feel like I'm hitting key bindings that, I don't even really notice. Ship highlights. Oh, I can turn my headlights on and off? Okay, that's kind of cool. Camera, auto aim, camera mode. Weapon control. Did I turn off my thing by accident? I think I did. Oh, no. Okay, maybe it just bugged out. That's possible. I might need to report that. Oh, shit. Okay, we took a hit, but that's not too bad. It's not too bad. It's not the worst. That's a big-looking ship. Not gonna be as good, cool as my new ship I'm gonna get, though.
One of the enemy ships has been destroyed.
Okay, we're just gonna go for it. Yeah, unleash the beast.
Excellent work, team. Are you all okay?
Alright, cool. Got some pretty decent stuff. I like that you can go onto the planets. There's something about that that's kind of cool to me. I guess it's because I wasn't expecting to. I thought everything would be done in, like, space stations. Okay. The bridge's airlock opens behind your back and Cooper enters through it. You turn your chair to address him. Cooper, I was waiting for you. How's the research on the cultures we found on the abandoned ship going? We've been having some problems with the cultures, Captain. After reviewing the documents, it seems like the crew was researching some kind of organism. We tried to follow in their steps with the samples we found, but they appear to be contaminated. We'd need new samples to advance. Whatever you need, where can we find them? I think I've been through this one before, kind of. That's precisely the problem. We found no records in the galactic database of similar organisms, and no member of the scientific team knows what this is about. I'm afraid, sir, we've reached a stalemate. I know someone who can help us. Oh no, this is similar, but now we know someone that can help us. Dr. Rooms at the Center for Research and Species Control could give us some clues. If anyone knows what this organism is, it would be her. You were right. Although she was particularly eccentric, Dr. Margaret Rooms was the only person who could help you. Not only was she universally recognized as one of the most reputed xenobiologists within the scientific community, she also had more than 100 researchers working for her in a facility specially equipped for this purpose. If you brought her something that was related to an unknown organism, you were sure she would help you willingly. It's decided. We'll consult with her. Which, funnily enough, is exactly where we're going. I'm glad I got that before I left. Alright, first things first, though. I wish to purchase the Infinite Astral. So this is called the Big Star. We're gonna call it... So we have this one called Xenos Van Galvis. So, what do I want to call... What do I want to call this one? See, I want to keep, like, a theme, but it's like, well, you go Xenos, how much, how much more can you really do beyond Xenos? The Infinite Astral. Infinite Astral, C-Class Cruiser, normally transport stuff. Do I want to keep it FF14 related? Or do I want to not? So I don't want them all to be called Xenos. We'll call this one... I know what I want to name, like, if I get a ship I would consider the best ship, then I think I know what I'm gonna call it. But it's like, what do I call this one? Okay, hold on. Let me have a quick look-see at some stuff here. No, not 15. We'll call this one... Let's see, so it packs a punch. It packs a punch. Okay, I have an idea. I just don't know if I went past it. I might have went past the character name. Because if I'm gonna name them after, like, FF14 characters, I'm probably gonna need to look up how to spell the vast majority of these. Okay, hold up. Shit, what's his name? I'm blanking on his name. Ah, yes. Okay. Okay, we're gonna name this one after Raubon, because this one packs a punch, right? So I'm thinking, may as well go with Raubon for this one. So how do we... do I want to do his full name? I guess I do. Yeah, apparently that's it. We'll also have this one be red, because it'll go faster, right? Yeah, so we're gonna buy this one. Ah, yes, look at this. So do I want to include a couple of missiles on this one? Perhaps. Light guided missile launcher. 17 damage a second, 29 damage a second, but this one, oh no, this one doesn't have more range. This one's speed is also better. This one sells more though for some reason. Why does this one sell more if this one seems better? I don't know, but we'll put it on the ass of my ship, sure. Why not? Plunk more shields on that. Yeah, look, I guess I could also put this on too. Yeah, okay, so no, we won't remove that one because that's like the best one. We'll have this one go over here. So we're getting it down. Hey, Bass Awkward, welcome back to the stream. How you doing today, friendo? Oh, we can upgrade. Oh, wait. Oh, we can upgrade them? Oh, we can. Oh, I didn't even notice that before. I mean, I do have a lot of material. But... oh, this one's already a mark. Oh, maybe that's why this one's a little bit better, because this one's already upgraded. Whereas this one... where is it? This one? No, it's this one. Is not. Where is it? No, it is. Okay, never mind. It even says right there what mark they are, too. Like, that would be Mark 2. This one's not even like a Mark 1? I mean, I don't want to yet. I'm not going to. I'm tempted, but I won't yet. Okay, we'll go to the hangar. Yeah, we're not going on you. Going on you, yeah. Okay, and we'll go talk to the doctor because, you know, why not, right? But we kind of need to while we're here. After arriving at the facility, one of the researchers guides you through it to where Dr. Rooms is. Although it wasn't the first time you were there, you were still surprised by the strange creatures that occupied the displays throughout the research center. Facilities in the exterior itself collected more than 100 rooms that were responsible for simulating the ecosystems of different species, either for studying a controlled habitat or for experimentation under abnormal conditions. The corridors connecting these areas were also heavily guarded, as some of the guards had commented. The value that many of these species could reach on the black market was so high that it was not unreasonable for organized groups to plan an assault on the premises if it were not for their impenetrable. I was gonna say impregnable, but I'm like, I don't see a G there, so now I'm kind of like stuck. Impenetrable security. The man who guides you makes you wait at the entrance of one of the laboratories until he comes out again to make way for you. Enter the lab. As you cross the threshold, you see Margaret playing with some sort of bizarre furry quadruped creature. As soon as she sees you, her hair stands up as it watches you closely with her sharp eyes and runs towards you in a threatening manner. The creature, however, remains motionless. Captain Solzhenitsyn, you don't know how glad I am to see you. We were just looking for a subject to test our new Kunar pheromones on. This time we're pretty sure it doesn't cause burns. Severe that is. She's given me a Hanji vibe from Attack on Titan. I've come for something else, I'm afraid, Dr. Rooms. Dr. Rooms seems surprised. You don't say. And to what do I owe your visit, Captain? You explain what happened on the ship where you collected the research remains, and the scientific team updates her on how little they've been able to discover. The doctor's eyes light up. I see. So the samples are contaminated. It's a shame. I'd love to be able to count on having... Exobacillus? Exobacillus. Well, it's a bacteria, right? I think is what they're trying to say. Yeah, I would say Exobacillus, because it's probably like bacteria, like exobacteria in our lab. Exobacillus. A mutant bacteria native to the planet Emirith 5. It was discovered a few years ago by a group of researchers near the city of Ethos. Oh, we've heard that before. See, it's all kind of coming together. It's all oh my god, what's accumulating together, coming together. There's a word I was looking for, but I've lost it, so whatever, it's fine. It was discovered a few years ago, blah, 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 city of Ethos, and was a scientific milestone. Apparently they exhibit aggressive behavior. Very different from what we've seen in other bacteria of similar structure. We have tried to take a few samples, but the beginning of the armed conflict with the children has made the whole bureaucratic mountain required for the extraction of such an organism far more difficult. However, if we could speed up the process somehow... How? Let's say you take a tour of the planet and a few Exobacillus fall on our culture plates. Of course, I would send someone to help you keep them in the right conditions until we get back to the research center. As soon as you get back, I'll have no problem giving you what you need to get your team to go ahead with the investigation. I can even train the team for the proper handling of the organisms. What do you think? Then pack up, Doctor. We're going to Emirith 5. Rose Rooms, but I thought her name was Margaret. Oh, it's her daughter. Okay, see, that's why I need to read, like, the actual story first. I'd love to, Captain, but I'm afraid I can't leave the research center. My daughter Rose will accompany you. She's much more specialized in molecular biology than I am. She's a brilliant person, though somewhat introverted. I'm sure it'll do her good to get out of the lab for a few days. Alright, we got Rose Rooms. Okay, let's get going. And now we can leave. Isn't I thought quadruped was spelled differently. I thought quadruped was spelled differently. Or did I read it? Maybe I just read it wrong and I put... Maybe I either misplaced a letter or something. Because yeah, I know what quadruped means. Maybe... Well, that's bugging me a little bit, because now I'm like... Spelled quadruped? Maybe I was thinking... Maybe I forgot how it was spelled or something. That's weird. Okay. Huh. Well, my bad then. How the hell did I not read that as quadruped then? Maybe I was just being dumb. Maybe I just had a brief moment of being dumb. Because it's funny, because I remember I was reading that and I was thinking... My mind flashed to, like, bipedal. Yeah, like a biped, right? So, I don't know why... Maybe your brain needs nutrients. Perhaps. Perhaps, because now I'm just really confused. Oh well, no matter. Our SMC... Anyway, thanks, Claus. Our SMC contact gets in touch with us. We have a job for you, Captain. One of our frigators is not picking up on any comm channels, and it's in a zone near where you are located. Could you go there and find out what happened? Yeah, I'll accept the contract. Perfect. I'm sending you the coordinates. Keep us informed. We have a new mission. Let's hope it doesn't cause us too many problems. So what, is that in the area? No, it's... Okay, wait. Wait, which contract is it? Creator thought response. Oh no, it's on midlife. Okay, so we need to... Yes, we need to go there. So we need to go there next, essentially. But we have some stuff we can do on Boogie. Don't want to go to Boogie. Don't want to go back to Boogie just to get this done. Yeah, we'll get the contracts done in Boogie, and then we'll go to Midfee. I was reading that as midlife, but now it's like Mietfee, something like that. Oh my god, a hydrate and a posture check. Thank you very much, by the way. It's true. Maybe I need some water. Maybe I need some water in my brain. Or maybe I didn't get as good of a sleep as I thought I did. Thank you very much. That baffles me. See, that's gonna be a thing that haunts me for the rest of the night. I'm gonna be laying in bed. And, like, I'm gonna be ready to sleep. I'll be like, oh, yeah, we're gonna get a good sleep tonight. Oh, yeah, let's go. And then, as I'm about to fall asleep, I'll hear this, like, sudden whisper in my head. And it'll just say, tripping. And I'll be like, ah, shit, not again. Okay, so we get to shoot some people. So this should be fun. This should be fun. I wanna try out my new ship. So I do like how it looks. It looks very sexy. I don't know which one I want to go for first. I guess I'll go for this one. Do I want to up my weapons? I think I do.
One of the enemy ships has been destroyed.
You eliminate the cooldown. The ship that remains turns off the engines. Captain, the enemy ship wants to get in touch with us. You accept the transmission and on your personal terminal, the captain starts talking. So we can go on there. I mean, yeah, I'll prepare the docking. We'll do that. I don't think I need to be concerned. I think my crew could kick ass if they need to. Let's get all that stuff first. Just want to make sure, like, all of my things are going to... So I don't know, I didn't see any missiles getting shot. They probably are, though? I don't know. Ship's hatch opens and you enter. As Promise crew is unarmed, your team handcuffs and escorts them to the cells in your ship. A long way to go to get to the nearest prison. Kaboom? No, no kaboom. Yeah, we got some credits. Suspicious activity and a distress signal. Okay, we'll take care of these first. Clearly you never heard of evasive maneuvers? No. It's like, I'm gonna ram my ship right into them if I need to. I'm gonna be one of those daring captains.
They are jamming our engines, Captain. Congratulations, you've made it onto my blacklist.
Man, May is such a... She's so savage. Oh, you closer? Nah, you're not. Yeah, I'm gonna put some into my shield. Not so much into my engine. We'll split it between my shields and my weaponry. Oh. Scraping. Going down on me. Yeah, okay, no, I see the rockets going now, actually. They are going. They're just kind of harder to see.
One of the enemy ships has been destroyed.
Okay, we need to front face them a little bit. Or at least broadside them so we can get our shields back up on our ass. Okay, we'll let that cool down. Okay, well, I overheated again, so it's fine. I overheated again anyway. Okay, broadside shields going down along with rear shields. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. Facing with front-facing shields. Alright, not bad.
Well done. May, send a damage report to my
Some
terminal
more
immediately.
stuff. Yeah, I'm liking the ship so far. It does feel pretty nice. I do see we have indeed taken some damage, though. Perhaps a little too much for my liking, but should still be fine as long as our shields can recharge at a decent rate. Oh. The command bridge airlock opens and Brown enters addressing you. Sir, I have brought the reports you requested. Though looking away from your terminal, you respond without much enthusiasm. Leave them on the table. I'll check them out right now. You don't hear an answer. You look over your shoulder and you see the crew member standing completely still as he caresses the old tablet you left on the table. You wouldn't know how to explain the why, but that didn't sit well with you. What are you doing? The crew member looks at you and answers calmly. The rest of the crew and I have noticed that lately you seem to keep the tablet always near you, sir. Tell me, what's so special about it? That's what I'm trying to find out. Maybe I could help you. Let me take it for a while. Maybe I can find out more about it. Without a word, you approach him and raise your hand, with the intention of taking the tablet when suddenly Brown grabs one of your wrists firmly. Come on, Captain. I'm sure I can help you. Release me at once, Brown. The crew member's expression changes and they let you go right away. I'm sorry, Captain. It was not my intention. Enraged, you grab Brown by the breastplate. I'll overlook it, Brown. You've been under a lot of stress lately, but do something like that again, and I assure you that you will never serve on a ship again for the rest of your life. Yes, Captain. I assure you I did not mean to. And now we'll get back to work. Oh. Well, now I gain even less experience. The crew member exits the room, and you take a few minutes to calm down. You knew Brown, or at least you thought you did. The disrespect shown towards you had left you completely out of place. As you keep pacing around, your eyes begin squinting, and you start to feel the accumulation of sleep deprivation. I'll finish what I'm doing and retire to my quarters. Well, now I'm getting just all the negative traits. Oh, but I can rest, apparently. But in the last few days, you need to rest to get back on track. Rest for a while the crew takes care of everything for a few hours. Yeah, we'll do that. Man, is the tablet gonna take me over? An earth-shattering kaboom. After a long day, you retire to your cabin. Your body feels exhausted after so many hours alert. You trigger the opening of the hatch with the touch panel and remove your uniform while preparing the clothes for the next day. You wrestle with the bed sheets for a while until you finally fall asleep. You go back to the ship's dining room whilst watching the lights on the walls. They blink over and over until they completely run off after you pass. You're lost, and the path you've always followed seems confusing now. You run. You run as fast as you can in an endless hallway. You turn to the right and get out of that loop until you reach the dining room, which is completely empty. Where's the crew? You wonder while you hear May sound the alarm. You're under attack. You must return to the command bridge immediately. The doors don't open. There's no need to open them. You're already on the bridge. Who's sitting in your chair? The person turns around and smiles. The smile freezes your blood cold. You don't recognize this face, despite it looking very familiar. Wait, of course you recognize the face. It's... You wake up soaked in sweat, while May complains. Captain, you're more than half an hour late. The crew is waiting for you. I've had a particularly strange dream. Okay, well, I lost exhausted. You get dressed as fast as you can and head for the deck to meet the crew, who should have been waiting for you. You run out of the cabin while you're still packing your uniform jacket and down the stairs to the work area. A foul odor invades your senses as soon as you get to the room. You are completely paralyzed as you watch your crew chatter in a trivial manner without seeing you. Their faces are completely disfigured, forming a strange amalgam of vivid colors that seem to change as they move. One of them is heading towards you, although you only recognize the crew member because of the badge on the uniform. Why did you do this to us, Captain? Yeah, well, I'm not exhausted, but I'm pretty terrified now. Wake up. I got better and neat. You wake up in the darkness of your cabin, feeling quite upset. You immediately look at the time and realize with relief that there are still a couple of hours left before you have to get up. You turn around again while you put your pillow back together and dive back into your dreams. May wakes you up at the set time, and it takes you a while to figure out what's going on. You remember in a distant way the strange nightmares you had, but in spite of everything, the rest have been especially refreshing. You get ready to go back to the bridge and get out of your cabin in high spirits, ready for a new day's work. Jesus, man, I think I need to get rid of this tablet. Get back to the bridge. Jeez, alright, yeah. We need to go, I think we need to do that one mission and go to Ethos, and maybe that'll tell us some more. Because, yeah. Yeah, no, we're going a little bit kooky. Okay, so these guys are the ones that I specialized. Boy, oh boy. Alright, well, let's take care of everything in Boogie, and then we're going to that place, and we're going to the city of Ethos. Because I need to figure out what's going on with this tablet. I do not like having it anymore. This tablet contains nothing but bad news. Cocoa Puffs. Fun fact, never actually eaten Cocoa Puffs. They always looked really good, though. You're out at the coordinates where a ship awaits you with the engines turned off. You're up in communication with them, and a completely withered man appears on the screen. His eyes are dull, sunken in their sockets and surrounded by several circles under his eyes. His dry lips open to speak, but not before coughing a couple of times. Captain, we need supplies. The pirates assaulted us and left us to our own fate. We need food and water. Prepare the coupling of the ship.
Head to the target. May, prepare boarding protocol.
I really want to read that as my every single time, because I'm pretty sure that's how you spell my. But they can spell it May as well. Who cares, right? Who cares? They're allowed to spell it how they want. It's their game. As soon as you board the ship, you can see the sorry state of the crew. Just a dozen people are in one of the rooms. Some of them are unconscious. As soon as they see you, the captain draws strength from weakness and addresses you with tears in his eyes. Please, Captain. My crew is on the verge of death. We've been stuck here for weeks without food or reserve fuel. Please save them. The man ends his speech and instantly collapses on the ground. I got solidarity. The captain sacrificed some of their experience for the crew. So my captain is gonna be very, very inexperienced, and my crew is gonna be really, really experienced. Rest. The medical team will take care of this. After a couple of hours, both the crew and the captain have gone through a medical examination, and it seems that after eating and hydrating, they'll recover. Captain, it looks like the crew will recover. The vital signs they show are clear indicators of malnutrition, and it seems that they'll recover quickly. Even so, there's something that worries us. Some of them present a clear state of shock, especially the captain. I don't care about it. Well, it just seems really mean, considering I got the trait Solidarity. Well, I thought it was their end. It must have been a hard situation. I understand, but I must insist again. We've spoken with everyone, and among their testimonies, there seem to be enough discrepancies. Some claim that the pirates didn't take all the supplies, others say they did. Many also differ among how many of them boarded the ship and how many losses were caused by the pirates. What seems clear is that having been for so much time without eating and hydrating, still being alive seems quite impossible. I could go and take a look around the rest of the ship. You take a walk through the rooms of the ship, without seeing anything especially strange. As the crew members said, it seems that this was a textbook assault. They entered the ship, firing at the people who offered resistance, and after robbing the warehouse, left the ship, leaving their prisoners behind. You had heard the story several times, but as you were told about the testimonies, there were discrepancies. If there was one thing that nobody had talked about, is where the bodies of the murdered men were, of which, for now, there was no trace. Let's investigate in the kitchen. I got an achievement. Oh. Well, I didn't read this, but considering the achievement is crew member sandwich, I kind of have an idea what might have happened. When opening the airlock, the smell floods the corridor. You enter with the sleeve over your nose and mouth, trying to protect yourself from the terrible stench. In one of the sinks, you see 5 plates full of mold of what was surely the last meal of the crew that was left. One of the counters from which the smell comes is completely stained with dry blood, on which an equally bloodied knife rests. You return with the group, deeply impacted by what you just saw. It would be best if you don't say a word about it. Imagining all they've been through, anything you could say wouldn't be of much help. As soon as you make sure that the crew is stable health-wise, you give them a couple of pallets of supplies and enough fuel to go to the next space station to refuel. The captain, who had noticed your absence, comes to thank you for the help with a sincere look on his face, but avoiding looking directly at you. In his expression, you can perceive the shame he feels. Thank you very much. We'll never forget you, Captain. You've saved our lives. I wish you good luck. Alright, so cannibalistic crew members. Let's go ahead and... Is this the only other thing I can do on Boogie? No, I can do a couple on Boogie. That's the delivery, and that's suspicious activity. I don't know why that one coupling thing is still there. I wonder... Okay, wait, hold on. Oh, no, it's gone now. Okay, I was gonna say, I wonder if it's still there because there's still something I can do. But I'm guessing that's a no. Why did you do it, Captain? Yeah, you know, I gotta admit, cannibalism... It's just one of those things, man. I don't know. Weird to me. As it should be, presumably. Captain, one of the ships is attempting to communicate with us. Romero addresses you. I read that backwards, but I wanted to insist it was Romero. You nod to confirm the request. We meet again, Solzana. I knew that sooner or later you'd come back to face me. I know you, and I know that the humiliation you subjected me to in our last battle wouldn't be enough to satisfy your black, putrid heart. Seriously, Zane, I don't know you at all. You're right, Solzana. The Zane you knew is dead. You were the one who killed him. From the day our paths parted, I swore I wouldn't rest until I see you dead. I'll do whatever it takes to eliminate you, even if I have to drag you to hell with me. Oh, why did you do it, Captain? Oh, you're referring to the dream. Okay, my bad. My bad. Yeah, I forgot he says that at the end of the dream, like the crew member Gyrodon, or whatever. This is pointless. The Zane ship gets in attack position. Today will be the day of my revenge, Solzana. Our story ends here. Man your battle stations. Okay, we're gonna remove it from the engine. We're gonna pump it into shield and weapons. We're not in a very maneuverable ship, so I feel it only makes sense. They're not leading enough. Now we're leading too much. That didn't sound too great. Alright.
One of the enemy ships has been destroyed.
Oh, don't ram me. I expected no less from my arch enemy. You've won again, Solzana. But I swear the next time we meet will be the last. Your end is near. I'll take revenge for everything you've done to us. You'll regret having betrayed me. Ha ha ha! Take him down once and for all. Nope, he yeeted his way out of there. Alright, well, you know, it's all kind of working out. So, okay, put it back in the engine. So, now what do I have here? So I still have the delivery at Boogie. I still have the freighter as well, apparently. But I mean, I thought I did that one. I thought that one was completed. I don't know. You keep your sight affixed to the terminal monitor while you watch the power levels fluctuate. The writing of reports was certainly one of the most boring tasks of a captain of the Republic, but necessary. You had spent some hours on it, but it is becoming impossible to concentrate on it any longer. Instead of writing, you find yourself absorbed in the hypnotic energy program until May's voice surprises you. Captain, we have a problem in the reactor room. There seems to be no problem with the power levels. It's Cooper, Captain. Oh, wait. You're just done talking when May just goes on. It's Cooper, Captain. Crew member Gyrodon has reported seeing him near the reactor room without the protective suit. Gyrodon asked me to call you immediately whilst pursuing Cooper. The generators that provided the ship with the energy needed to operate were stable and fairly secure, as long as they were used with the relevant protective equipment. Although the room itself contained much of the radiation emitted, it was more than advisable not to run through the nearby corridors without wearing protective gear. It's dangerous. Close the reactor airlocks immediately. I'm afraid that it is too late. I assume that Gyrodon might deter Cooper, but the opening of the reactor room was activated just a minute ago. I've checked the camera system and he is already inside, Captain. I've warned Cooper several times to come out, but it seems to fall on deaf ears. At this rate, in just a few minutes, the radiation will have destroyed his immune system, causing death. May activates the reactor room camera on all of the monitors on the bridge, and you can see the crew member Cooper looking directly at it. On his face, you can see a slight smile as the lips move. You get up as fast as you can, cursing all the way. Run to the reactor room. You run all the way to one of the engine rooms that precede the reactor, where you can find the crew members forming a circle. Or find the crew forming a circle. Without saying anything, you move them out of the way to find Gyrodon lying on the ground, face completely bloodied. It's all the tablet, isn't it? Unless I fell asleep again. What the hell is going on? You raise your voice. Garrodon responds as well as he can while choking on the blood from his nose, probably broken. It was Cooper, Captain. He's gone completely mental. I found Cooper on the way to the reactor room without the protective suit, and I tried to stop him after I told May. As soon as I caught him up, I was hit with one of the tools with no hesitation. We have to get our suits on and get Cooper out of there. Hurry up. You leave the crew behind until you get to the reactor room door, and you see Cooper turned around through the porthole of the hatch that separates you from the radiation-emitting source. He remains completely still while observing the core of the energy system. You yell at him to come back right away several times, but he doesn't seem to hear you. No wonder. That hatch had been made to contain radiation from a reactor. That sound couldn't get through. That sound couldn't get through. It didn't surprise you at all. Desperate, you hit the containment crystal several times without getting an answer. If you wanted to get to him, you'd have to go into the room, but you knew it was a big risk. The amount of radiation inside was enough to kill an adult in just a few minutes. That they had endured so much was a miracle. The crew member falls to their knees to the ground. You know there's not much time left. Well, I'm a captain and I'm there for my crew. I'm entering the room. Disobeying security protocol, you enter the room without any protection. You immediately notice the scorching heat running down to the last inch of your body. How could Cooper have lasted so long there? You run to the crew member who is lying on the ground and sigh with relief. The face was raw and full of red rashes from the burns, but despite everything, he is still breathing. Giving Cooper a smile, you reassure him. It's all right, Cooper. I'll get you out of here right now. Cooper deliriously responds with a calm smile before fainting. Don't worry, Captain. It's all a dream. So I got irradiated. Crew are more likely to be injured. Well, that's not great, but we saved Cooper, I guess. You put the crew member on your back and leave the reactor room to meet the rest of the crew waiting outside. Crew member Garrodon. Captain, that was crazy. We'll take Cooper to the infirmary. Go decontaminate immediately. You shouldn't have entered the reactor room without the protective suit. Garrodon was right, but there was no alternative. You knew just a few more minutes would have been decisive. Taking the risk of saving a member of your crew showed perfectly just what kind of captain you are. Yeah, that's right. Flashing back to an old horror movie. Forget the title, even though I saw it mentioned somewhere yesterday. Well, if you remember it, let me know. I do love horror movies. Take Cooper to the infirmary immediately. Before returning to the bridge, you pass through the decontamination room where you discard your uniform and enter the booth. As the water falls on you, you have some time to think about what has happened. That didn't make sense. Why would Cooper go into the reactor room unprotected knowing the consequences? Even if he really wanted to end his own life, there were easier and painless methods. Whatever it was, he was still alive, thanks to you. You get out of the booth and get dressed. You don't know if it's the result of tension or radiation itself, but you're starting to feel exhausted. Maybe you can take advantage of the calm to get some sleep before you go back to work. Well, yeah, let's go and have another nightmare, I guess. After a long day, you retire to your cabin. Your body feels exhausted after so many hours of alert. You trigger the opening of the hatch with the touch panel and remove your uniform while preparing the clothes for the next day. You wrestle with the bed sheets until you finally fall asleep. The intense heat makes you barely able to breathe. How long were you in that desert? Days? Weeks? Your head hurts. You're thirsty. You fall on all fours, like a quadruped, as a result of dehydration and look up. You're here. A great fountain lacquered in pure gold. With your last strength, you run to it and stick your head inside, trying to swallow more water than you're capable of. You lose your footing and fall to the bottom. Darkness. No. A blinding light. A heavenly chant. You look up to the sky. The stars are gone. A shadow invites you to follow it. You run through the void to some ruins where the shadow slows down. Event Horizon. Yeah, classic is Event Horizon. I don't think I've actually seen it. But I've certainly... Yeah, you know what? Actually, yeah. From what I know of Event Horizon, this actually does seem very much like it. Why did you bring me here? You try to talk, but no sound comes out of your mouth. You're underwater. You're drowning. The flames rise to the sky. They dance. They dance with each other. The shadow turns around, and you can see its face. You don't recognize this face, despite it being very familiar. Wait, of course you recognize it. It's... Wake up. You wake up in the darkness of your cabin, feeling quite upset. You immediately look at the time and realize with relief that there are still a couple of hours left before you have to get up. You turn around again while you put your pillow back together and dive back into your dreams. I believe this is all just the same Very Strange Nightmares. Yeah, so I got... Story prices are reduced by 15%. Sure. I guess, yeah, you're bargaining. That kind of makes sense. Get back to the bridge. I can go to the cells now. The assailant who attacked you on the drifting ship is waiting in the cell. Okay, so... Oh, maybe you can shed some light on the nightmares. That's right, because we got it from this guy. I feel a sneeze. Ugh, sorry about that. Excuse me.